You have 24 hours in a day, and your cat would like to be pet for 14 of them. Your laundry has taken over prime real estate in your bed, and you had best fold it if you want to sleep tonight. You have to answer 17 emails, do Instagram research for your boyfriend who's starting a business, and look at the 7 posts your mom has tagged you in on Facebook. You haven't called your Nana in 3 weeks and are overdue. Oh yeah, and don't forget you. You forgot to show up for you. On this long list of things that you have to do that never gets any smaller, have you remembered to put yourself on that list or to take care of yourself? We show up for our family and friends. We show up to work. We show up to our kids' sports and theater events. How often do we remember to show up for ourselves? Probably not very often, considering we just drag ourselves around with us every day. But if we're not taking that time for us, we kind of look like this, when we would really much rather be doing this. See the difference? The second one is what I want to be doing. So here I am talking about showing up, but what does that really mean when I'm talking about showing up for yourself? Let's use work as an example. We're also going to assume that you like your job. You show up on time, you get your tasks done on time. Your boss can rely on you for getting all of these things done, and your coworkers can also rely on you for helping them when they need help. You're showing up. You're showing up to do the job, you're showing up for your employer, and you're showing up for your fellow coworkers. In life, we're not always showing up for ourselves, and that can mean a lot of different things. I'm not going to claim to have all the answers because what looks like me showing up for myself is probably going to look different from what showing up for yourself actually is. We all need and want different things in life, but here are a few examples that we can definitely take a look at. And I'm sure you've already guessed, the big one is self-care. First of all, you really need to know what self-care for yourself looks like. For some people, that's working out, eating healthy, taking time to sit down and read a book, or taking time to go out with friends. It's about prioritizing some of the things that make you feel good or make you feel recharged. Is it a piece of chocolate cake in a bubble bath? It might be. I don't know. That's for you to figure out. But don't forget to include some of those things on your big list of things to do. Showing up might also be a task that not everybody is a big fan of, and that is saying no. Sometimes the right decision is to say no. And I know that that's not always the easiest thing to do. If you feel like somebody else is relying on you for something, or you want to get some brownie points with the boss to, I don't know, maybe take more time off around Christmas or something like that, saying no might not always be the easiest thing, but it might be the best thing. And think about it. Are you actually able to provide the best version of you, or the best version of what you can provide, if you say yes, but you're totally drained, you haven't had your chocolate cake bubble bath? That sounds kind of funny, but you know what I mean. If you haven't taken the time to take care of yourself or to recharge, is what you're offering, if you say yes, actually going to be the best of what you're able to offer? And then think about that. What would you like to offer? The best of what you can, or the very tired, still have 60 things on your list to do, not really prioritizing yourself version of how you're going to do things? And showing up could also mean showing up when maybe there's something you don't really want to go to or don't really want to do. If you made a promise or someone is relying on you for something and you're not totally feeling it, that's normal. I think it's sometimes a struggle that we come across to decide, is this something I can really back out of, or is this a commitment that I made that's really important to me? Sometimes showing up does mean showing up to an event or showing up for other people, even when you're not totally feeling it yourself. Because the feeling that you have by the end of it, or halfway through the night or whatever, is so much better than you would have had staying at home. Sometimes staying at home, thinking you need some self-care, but then maybe not doing things to genuinely take care of yourself, is not the better option. It's not always easy to go out. It's not always easy to show up for other people. And it's not always easy to show up for ourselves when it means leaving the house, especially when it's cold outside. Coming to you from Canada here. But if we give ourselves the opportunity to show up to something, to go out, to, do what we gotta do, to dress up and look pretty, if that's what we feel would give us some confidence going out, maybe that is also the best choice. I don't have all the answers for what it means to show up. That's something that you need to figure out for yourself. Like I said at the beginning, showing up could mean a lot of different things, and you need to find what's genuine to yourself. It takes work, and that's really work that nobody else can do for you. I'm happy to sit here and give you ideas and things that I've discovered in my own life. That's what I want this channel to be about. But this channel is also about me being very real with you. It takes work. Life takes work. The good things that you want in life take work. But if we have things like this in life where we can, connect, build a community, and get that motivation when we need it, or be able to reach out and look for ideas, it's a lot easier than going at it alone. Like I said in my intro video, and if you haven't watched that, you can check it out, we have a lot of things that we can know now. We have so much technology that connects us to so many brilliant minds around the world, and we have so many options and opportunities out there to discover and know so much. So let's do that. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.